my screen. Okay. That's it. Very good. Okay, Helen, tell me about actually a typical day of you. So as a working mom, I want to know about your rituals. So something like a typical day of you.
Yeah. A typical day of mine is starting with I wake up early at 6 a.m. and I on which day I will uh, take care of my children and um, get everything ready for them to go to school, and then I work out, jogging or running, and listen uh, to some music or information uh, in podcast. Yeah,
Yeah,
about
of course.
everything to learn English
Yeah, of
or to
course.
revise some vocabulary, new
Yeah.
vocabulary. Yeah,
Of
and after that, I will take a bath. I eat breakfast, and then ready for a new day to work. Yeah,
Yeah, of course. So what, so tell me about the time that you normally wake up. So what time do you normally wake up?
it's 6 a.m. in
Six.
the morning.
Okay, very good. So have you ever felt like, bored, you know, of all of, something like you feel like so it's like kind of boredom, like everything. I don't know, it's like boring to me. So I think that I don't know, I get stuck in the rut, like, I don't want to do them. I want to make some changes. So have you ever felt like this?
Yeah, sometimes especially when I feel blue or exhausted,
Uh,
I would like to change, to make some change in my life. For
yeah,
example, I will change the place to live or travel somewhere to
yeah,
remind me or um, refuel the energy inside me. Yeah.
of course, of
But
course.
life is always difficult, so I will keep the maintain of the uh, routine in life. And yeah, I
Yeah,
want to make the balance in my life
of
between
course.
work and family.
Yeah, very good. So work-life balance, of course, is really important. Well, okay. So as you can guess, today we're going to talk about, maybe like uh we have actually an idiom here, stuck in a rut. So what is the meaning of getting stuck in a rut? As I told you, like, doing the same thing, like, regularly, exactly the same, like without any changes. So we will talk about it. Well, so of course, sometimes we need to make some changes because we feel like bored. Yeah, everything is really unmotivated. So tell me about your work, your job. So of course, sometimes we feel like that we are not actually motivated enough to continue. We feel like, we are frustrated. So I don't know, we feel like that I think everything goes wrong sometimes. So tell me, what do you do to actually deal with your issues and to get rid of these type of feelings and emotions, like negative feelings about your job?
Yeah. Um, uh, if I get stuck in this difficult problem, yeah, I will do with my experience in life. For example, if I angry or I'm boring or something wrong with me, I want decided what to do
Yeah,
immediately, and I will think twice. I will
yeah,
think it carefully before I decided to action,
Yeah,
yeah,
of course.
or do something. So
Yeah.
I think that mood is not suitable for me to decide what to do, and I will have some time to rest um, and recheck everything. Yeah.
Yeah. And have you ever thought about being a stay-at-home mom?
Uh, um, yeah. Um, I can say that I I don't feel like a stay-at-home mom because I my life is fulfilled with work.
Of course. Of course. Of course.
A
You're
lot,
right. Of course.
yeah, work to do.
Yeah, of course. You can say that, yeah, of course, you got used to having this lifestyle. So, of course, it's really difficult to change it. Well, just before we started talking about this topic and we continue talking about this topic in book, so let me give you some alternatives that you can use when talking because you talked about your children and, for example, you take the kids to school. So how to say that I take my kids to school? Of course, you can say I take them. So why not? It's correct. But you can also say I do the school run. So this is something that we use it. So I do the school run means take the kids to school. So you every day do this, okay? And you take care of housework, you look after kids. So it's like, so you can say that I take care of the housework. So of course we need to do it. So of course we look after the kids. And we have what not means so on. So we have the phrase and so you are giving a list. So I do this, for example, I take care of housework, I look after the kids and what not. And what not. What not is and so on. And some other things. And so on. So you can say this way and uh, you handle another one. Of course, you handle the cooking, you handle the washing. So again, at home, we have some chores, like, something that we normally do. So the word handle, I handle, for example, of course, if you handle family finance, so you can say, I handle family finances. So it's okay. I handle the cooking, I handle the washing. You handle everything. So of course, as mom. So if you work, of course, you have a full-time work. So actually, you can say or part-time work. You can talk about, but just some other alternatives that you can use when talking about actually. So your rituals or routine. So but just let me say something. When someone asks you about ritual and routine, of course they're similar, somehow different. So routine can be kind of ritual. So your daily, but actually ritual, let me write. So we have ritual or routine. So they can be, but ritual can be kind of meaningful. Like, actually the mindset behind the action, not only action. When we say routine, just the action. But when I make my coffee in the morning to change my mood, this is ritual. Of course, it's the type of routine. I do it every day, but it's something that it has something to me, So ritual, so you do it actually, and behind it, there is a real sense of purpose why you do it. So ritual or routine, so they can be the same, but routine is a kind of ritual. Okay? Wow. Clear?
Yeah,
Okay.
got it.
Well, the first word, ambition. So ambition is noun, ambitious is an adjective. And you know the meaning of ambition. So it's like an a desire. Really, when you really want something, desire of something is ambition. And if you have this, you are ambitious. Are you an ambitious person?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can say that I'm a person with a fully. I always uh, had a burning ambition. Yeah, to become to become uh, independent in finance. Yeah.
yeah. And tell me, do you think too much ambition cause you or people to be disliked by others? Like, I don't know, this person is too much ambitious, like, so maybe all the people they don't like. So,
Yeah, I don't think that uh, a person with a lot of ambition is good because if they have too much thing they want to do, so they want focus on uh, yeah on one's purpose. So is uh, it normally don't take them to get the best result in what they are
yeah.
they are doing. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. So it's like, I don't know, people feel like, but jealous about, if you are too much, if you have too much ambition, of course, you try hard, you will spend time. And for example, you put a lot of effort to get what you want. Maybe, I don't know, it makes people feel like, a bit jealous about you. Maybe they dislike, like, okay, it's too much. Well, so ambition and passion. So, passion, strong feeling of enthusiasm. When
Yeah.
you're excited, so you are passionate. If you have passion, you are passionate about something. So, you're passionate about learning. Passion for or passionate about. So, both preposition for and about can be used. Tell me, what do you have passion for?
Yeah, when I was a kid, I am passionate with drawing. Yeah, I love to draw. But when uh, uh, I become an adult, yeah, and I become a mom, so I realized that mm, I can't live with my passion because it don't help me to reach the goal of my life. Uh, so I will change my passion suitable with my goal. For example, if I use time to draw something, I will take that time to learn English or some um, business course.
Yeah.
So yeah, it will help me better, and then I can enjoy my life with another way, not my passion.
Yeah, of course. So actually, everything seems more logical. Like, it's like not feeling. Sometimes say, yeah, feelings are involved in your decisions, especially when you are younger. So, but so you can say here, you have a word. When you grew up, so you say adult. So I want to say when you matured. So mature means to
Mature,
become more
yeah,
developed mentally and
yeah, mature
emotionally.
enough, yeah,
So, of course, so when I when I matured,
yeah,
okay, so that is to become more developed mentally and emotionally. So of course you can say everything of course is different. So we need to change. And you know, so when you talk about your childhood, of course you can use used to. If it was something that you did in the past, so of course we will talk about it. Well, and just, you know, the tense that you used was not inappropriate because you use present tense to talk about your past experience. So it became, when I, for example, became mom, because of course you became mom. So a few years ago. So it's like, you know, you need to use past tense. Well, okay. And opportunity. So of course, chance, like everyone. Maybe life gives you some opportunities and you can use them or not. So
Yeah.
tell me if you used or not.
Um, yeah. I vividly remember about the past when I still working as a banker in Ho Chi Minh City. Yeah. Uh, at that time, I'm I didn't earn money a lot, so I think about an opportunity to change my life, and then I decided to leave that job and started to do my own business with a company that supply fresh food for the supermarket. Yeah, and I think that that is the key that I get the opportunity on the right time
Yeah, of
to do.
course. Of course. You know, so I can say that, yeah, you made use of your opportunity. So it was like, you know, you didn't miss.
Yeah,
So, you know, yeah, of course, sometimes we miss our opportunity, like, you know, I don't know, it's gone. So, and of course, you can use the word lose, but lose is normally used for future. So it's actually, if it sort of implies future, you say, for example, I will lose. But when something, you know, that is gone, you say, I missed it. I missed my opportunity. So, and you know, it's not chess. So because, you know, most of people mispronounce this word. This is opportunity. It's T, like not T, opportunity. It's not chat. So opportunity. Yeah.
opportunity.
Well, yeah, of course. And do you think, so tell me, studying abroad, really do you think studying abroad is a kind of opportunity, like, you know, to have a better life?
Yeah, I always find the opportunity to change my life to a better life. Yeah,
Yeah, of course. Well, so do you want your kids study abroad to
yeah,
have,
right.
yeah, yeah, you do.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah, I do. Yeah.
But you will miss them. It's like it's difficult. Maybe together, who knows? Well, okay, and so follow your dreams. Of course, it's really good, but it's difficult to follow, to make your dreams come true. So tell me about your childhood, or maybe so when you were younger. So before marriage. So I want to say, of course, all of us, you know, we used to have a lot of dreams for future. So I don't know, I want to do this, I want to be that. So like, could you follow your dreams, or you
Yeah,
check on that?
always, always. Yeah, I I always follow my dreams and do everything to make my dream come true. Yeah. For example, my parents, my family immigrate to the U.S. to live,
Of course.
but I don't have the permit. go with them because I'm older than the age
Yeah.
allowed. Yeah, so I live in Ho Chi Minh City alone, and I always have a dream that I can visit them
Yeah.
in the future. So I try to work hard to get the, the financial status that enough. Yeah, to pay for everything, and I uh, I try to make an appointment an interview with the U.S. embassy. Yeah, and and
Yeah.
I guess I did success in the second time. Yeah, and yeah, so I'm happy when I make my dream come true.
Yeah, of course, of course. So, we know that there are maybe lots of stops. Like, maybe it's like, I don't know, on the path that we are reaching our goals. Of course, we need to try hard to reach, to get, and of course, there's some difficulties, some problems that we need to handle, deal with, okay, to actually hit a glass ceiling. So something like to maybe to be better, to improve, to rise up. So that's just really important. Well, and just let me give you this idiom. It's not bad to know. To hit a glass ceiling. Of course, it's not really visible. It's like an invisible, barrier, like stopping you from rising up in your company or in your career. So you can say you need to put a lot of effort to reach. Okay, in your job, for example, company, or well, do you think that your job is actually perfect for you? So for example, this is the perfect job for you.
Yeah. Um, at my age, I can say that my job is perfect for me because I can um, um, both make money and have uh, I still have time to do what I want for my personal purpose.
Yeah.
For example, I can learning something new, or I can have time to take care carefully for my family members. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think my job is perfect for me.
Yeah, of course. So you can say that my job shoots me
Yeah,
down to the ground.
yeah,
That is, it's perfect for me. So this way, of course, when I say it's perfect, it's correct. Just let me explain that, Helen, as I told you before, words, phrases that we normally use, we use a lot. I say it's perfect as I asked you. So, but you can also use idioms. So if you want to, for example, your speech sounds more natural. So of course, why not? Not too much. So we don't, I don't know, one, two. It's not bad to know them and to use them. Well, so to suit someone, anyone, can be you or anyone, down to the ground means to be perfect for someone. So your job suits you down to the ground, means it's perfect for you. Okay, life changing. Tell me about a life changing experience. If you have something that had such a big effect and changed your life.
Hmm, I don't know exactly.
So nothing. Being mom. Being mom.
Yeah, yeah, of course, being a mom. Yeah, being a mom.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, was a life-changing experience to me.
Yeah, of course. Of course. So because when it comes to, I don't know, for example, we say technology is life changing. Of course it is. Computer. So it's something like they have a really, but I think being mom is also life changing. So everything is changed when you are mom. And
Yeah,
so your method, your actually behavior, attitude, manner, everything, the way that you think.
yeah,
So, yeah. Well, so as you can see, we have phrases that we discussed. So let's keep going. Stuck in a rut. So at the beginning of the session, I mentioned it. So it's like, middle of the road. It's like you do something. Uh, it's like you have a routine, but not in a good way. Sometimes you feel like, you have been doing the same thing, same old thing for too long. So it can be boring, exhausting, tiring. So sometimes we feel like we need to change it. So if you are stuck in a rut, you've been doing the same old thing for too long. That can be a bit knowing, negative. Well, and as we discussed, of course, working at the office is not good for me. I'm just stuck in a rut with all the figures and reports every day. So, of course, so you can say you've been doing the same old things for too long. So we discussed, and now let's talk about used to. Okay, you know the structure, but that is really important. So used to can be used for past, for present, for future, not only for past. And really good structure, really good structure. So when you want to say always, so you did something regularly in the past, like your habits. You were in the habit of doing something, in the past or something in the past, and now, no, you change. So stop. So you say used to. I used to like carrots when I was a child, but now I don't. Um, Actually, it's said that it's better to be you to use used to with action verb. Like no, speaking we use it with non-action verb, like used to like. So for example, when you study, like okay, used to with action, non-action. So both of them. I used to go. What is the structure after used to? I need to use base form of verb, like not ed, not I, nothing. Used to go, used to do. It's like, I had a habit in the past, okay, regularly did, of course, not now. And if you want to use negative, because this is something related to the past, you need to use did. I didn't used to, but here I need to omit, remove ed because of did. I didn't used to, for example, eat seafood in the past, but now I do. So it's like something that this way you can use it, okay? So I didn't used to, or if you want to make question, did you used to? Did you used to, for example, go to the gym when you were, I don't know, younger or teenage? So like, yeah, I did. Just the answer. When I ask you a question using did you used to, you don't answer using yes, I used to. No, yes, I did. Ah, yes, I did. No, I didn't. Then if you want, you can actually explain more, but the first, as I told you, you need to use auxiliary and subject. This is yes, I did. No, I didn't. So I didn't used to. Okay, tell me, what did you used to do in the past that now you don't?
Yeah, I used to try to work every day when I work for the bank. Yeah,
Yeah,
but now I work at home.
of course. And tell me about your, I don't know, lifestyle. So if something changed, something that you didn't used to do or you used to do, and now you change, like eating, like for example, doing related to your personal life, like, you know.
Um, yeah, I didn't used to eat nut, but I want to have a healthy life. So uh, I eat I eat nut.
Yeah, okay. So now actually you are eating. So you can say I eat, yeah, of course, a healthy diet. So I need. So of course, yeah, I need it. Well, so used to about past, of course, we can use to for present and future. So I will talk about them there, for example, for your present, something that you are familiar with and something that you will or you become familiar with. So I will explain them later. I don't want to make you confused, but you know, uh, let's keep going. Okay, we can listen to the conversation and decide whether the sentences are true or false. So first of all, let's listen to this one and talk about it. One moment. Well, okay. Red star.
Yeah, ready.
Unit 7. Changes. Recording 1.
Have you ever felt stuck in a rut? Well, this morning we talked to two women who have made big life changes, and they are here to tell us about it. Jasmine Wells used to work as a doctor in York. In her 30s, she gave up her job and became a professional musician. Anita Jacobs used to work in advertising, but she sold her house, gave up her job, and decided to travel around the world. Anita first. What made you decide to change?
Well, I was nearly 40. I was in a job that I wasn't really interested in. I used to work long hours and I didn't enjoy the job much anymore. So I decided to follow an ambition I've had for a long time. I always wanted to travel, but I never had the chance.
Your ambition was to travel around the world?
That's right. The idea was to take a year off. I started work when I was 18 and I never had a break in all that time. I never had time to travel or see the world, so I decided to take a year off and go travelling. The time was right, so I left my job and went.
And you earned some money while you were travelling, didn't you?
Well, a little. I worked on a farm for a while in Australia. They didn't pay me very much, but I stayed on the farm and ate for free, so I was happy.
I see. Now, Jasmine, doctor to musician is quite a big change. What happened?
Well, it is a big change, and it happened quite suddenly. I was working in a hospital doing more than 100 hours a week, looking after elderly patients. I didn't used to have time for anything else. It was just work, work, work. And one morning when I left the hospital, I saw a piano in the corner of the room. I sat down and started to play. I remembered that I really enjoyed making music.
So, did you used to play the piano before, as a child?
Yes, I used to play, but I wasn't very good. Luckily, I'm a bit better now. Anyway, I decided I wanted to learn the piano, so I started piano lessons and learnt about writing songs. It became a passion for me, and I realised that it was something I really wanted to do. So I decided to make more time for it, and eventually I gave up medicine altogether and started playing my own music.
Fascinating. Now tell me about the...
Well, okay, so about the first conversation. So, number one, you need to work long hours in an advertising job, right or no?
No, it's Paul because I need to work as a musician.
Are you sure? It was
Yeah.
right. It was true. Are you sure? I'm not sure about it. So it was true. Yeah, at the beginning, so we actually heard an introduction about Anita, and interviewer said that actually he worked in an advertising job, and then she mentioned that for long hours she used to work. It's actually a job that she didn't like. So
Yeah.
I'll show you.
That's
Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
that's
oh,
okay.
it's true.
Well, number two, she was nearly 30 years when she
No,
signed.
when she 40 years.
Very good, of course. And she wanted to travel around the world.
True, yeah, true.
Of course, the next one, she gave up her job to follow her dream.
Yeah, that's right, true.
And
And
she
we were
worked on a
on a
farm.
farm in Australia, not
Yeah,
South America.
of course, Australia. And the next one, Jasmine. So she worked more than 100 hours a week.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. She looked after children in hospital.
No, she looked after for the elderly person.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Elderly patients. Yeah, of course. And she played the piano well when she was a child.
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
Well, she used to, but well, not well. Yeah, of course, she played, but not well. So, of course, she used to play, but not well. And she started a piano lesson and learned to write songs.
Yeah, it's true.
Of course. And the last one?
Yeah, and it's true too. Yeah,
Of course.
like
Very good.
music.
Yeah, very good. So, just this phrase statement, take a year off. So you know the meaning of it. So it's really clear. But other alternatives that you can use. The first one, to take time off work. I'm not working now. I'm taking time off work. I'm not working, so I'm not. So you can say this one. Or you can say to take a gap year. Okay? A gap year again. So it's something like time off. For example, I need to have a gap. Then, for example, after graduation, I think it's not bad for students to take a gap year and after that look for a job. So why not? And the next one, okay, to take a sabbatical. So what is this? Is a rest or break from work, usually for 1 year. For example, I am on sabbatical at the moment. So to take a sabbatical, that is a rest or break from work, usually 1 year. And how to use it? On sabbatical at the moment, for example. I don't work. So other alternatives that you can use. Of course, the first one was definitely right, but it's your choice. You can use the others. Okay. Well, so yeah, the answers were right. Okay, so let's talk more. Okay, so tell me about the first one, the first conversation, so, or the second one, both of them. Do you think it was a good idea for the women to make these life-changing decisions? And if you were, you would do this?
Yeah, I think if a woman with the status is not marriage or yeah, they,
Yeah.
yeah, she don't
Yeah.
we don't have kids. Yeah, so it's very easy to make change, make these life changing decisions. But if they have kids, it's normally very difficult to make a change in life. Yeah, because we can enjoy the life for ourselves. We will think for our kids.
Yeah, of course. So as you said, we normally say that life is more than passion, dear. So it's like we need something like, yeah,
That's right.
it's like, yeah, that's really good to follow your dream, to have a passion interest, like, I don't know, hobby, like, of course. But as you said, when you're in charge of your family, responsible for everything, kids, and I don't know, finance or everything, so of course, dear. So just don't think about a life changing. So it's like, oh, really right. So if you can make money, of course, why not? Sometimes people make decisions to boost the quality of their life. So of course, it's good to improve. So like, for example, I'm a teacher now. I want to do something to improve, to be better. For example, financially, or I don't know, everything will be great for me. So of course, why not? But like, it's like, I don't know, it's not good. So you wouldn't. So if you were these two, of course you wouldn't do the same thing, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, and okay, so have you ever made a life-changing decision? Not experience something that changed your life?
Mm, yeah, of course, when I was young, but now not.
When you
Yeah,
got married, it was life-changing. Yeah,
yeah,
of
that's
course,
right.
marriage. Yeah, of course. So, and tell me about actually that decision. So I'm asking about your marriage. So tell me about that experience. So of course, it's like, when you were proposed and you accepted and you decided to actually get married. So first of all, tell me uh, about your job, your career, and your marriage. So I want to know if they were on the same path, or no, you needed to change something because of another one. So what?
No, I just want to keep it balanced, to keep it smoothly. Yeah, every day. So that's my goal. I just
Yeah.
keep it. Keep it growing on as my as I can image.
Yeah. And tell me, actually, this Ruth, if your husband got your back, like supported you,
Pardon?
if your husband supported you, like, got your back and supported you.
Yeah, because yeah, he
Yeah,
support me in my work much.
of course. Well, and tell me, what can we do to get out of a rut? So we have some alternatives answers, so you can use them. Which one do you agree with? Which one you think, no, it's not really essential? So which one can be really beneficial? Or which one, no?
Yeah. Yeah. Sometime I will. Uh, I need to change my routine, everyday routine. Uh, to enjoy my life and to change to refresh my mind, for example.
Yeah, of course. And sometimes we really push ourselves to do something. Like, for example, I don't know, I have a really tight schedule because I need to reach my goal. So, and I push myself a lot. Like I put myself under pressure. It was a pressurize myself to do something. Do you think it's actually can be maybe negative? So sometimes it's too much, you think, or do you do this?
Yeah. Mm. But I think we have to think twice. If uh, we change too much and it make a worse result to our life, so we shouldn't do it.
Yeah, of course, of course. Well, so better care of ourselves is really important. Yeah, taking better care, I think is really important. Well, and now let's talk about this one. Uh, Tell me, um, what factors usually hold you back from getting out of a rut? So if there are any, so you can mention.
Um, Hold me back.
It's like you want, but you can't. You know, for example, there are some factors. So I want to make changes, but I can't.
Yeah, I think all the factor is begin with my with my purpose about take care of my kids. Yeah, I think the most important thing in my life is my kid. Yeah.
Of course.
So yeah, I will do everything to make it better with my kid.
Of course. So just let me write to hold someone back or something, not someone or something back. That is to prevent, as I told you, someone or something happening, or for example, from doing something. Or for something, we say, for example, to prevent something from happening. So it's like to hold someone or something back. Well, okay. And the last question. So, do you think one day you will change your job?
No, I don't think so because we need time to be professional in some kinds of job. Yeah, if you can change jobs so often, so it's not good at all.
Of course, very good, perfect. And that's it. Okay, my dear Helen, just, any questions, any issues, I think related to idioms, phrases that we'll just learn. So it's time to ask now. So any questions, any issues?
No.
Okay,
No. Yeah, I will learn it many times. Yeah.
Of course, you can check, you can review again, and if you have any questions, of course you will ask me. Well, thank you, my dear Helen. It was really good time with you again. I really enjoyed being with you. And
yeah, me too. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Have a fruitful, great week.
Yeah, you too. Yeah,
Thank
see you next time.
Of course. Goodbye.
Bye.